When Drake stood before the crowd at the 2016 MTV Music Awards, he began his speech by talking about the first time he ever met Rihanna. In 2005, Rihanna was shooting the music video for Pon de Replay at a restaurant in Toronto and was introduced to Drake, who played background music at the restaurant as people ate their dinner. History has a way of repeating itself because the same director, Director X, who worked on Rihanna's Pon de Replay video, also directed Drake and Rihanna's Work video years later. Rihanna began dating Chris Brown in 2008, and it lasted up until February 2009, when he was arrested for physically assaulting her ahead of the Grammy Awards.
LA prosecutors have charged singer Chris Brown with 2 felonies, including assault, after an argument with his girlfriend Rihanna. Police never identified Rihanna directly, but Thursday's court documents list the victim as Robin F. Rihanna's real name is Robin Rihanna Fenty.
Shortly after Rihanna's very public split from Chris Brown, Page 6 reported that Drake and Rihanna were spotted at Lucky Strike in New York City. Sources told the outlet that Rihanna was making out with them all night. Rihanna stopped by Angie Martinez's radio show to discuss her headline-grabbing breakup with Chris Brown and address the rumors that she was dating Tristan Wilds and Drake. Speaking to Martinez, Rihanna shut down the rumors and revealed that she likes hot and older men and insisted that she and Drake were still friends. Martinez continued to press Rihanna about a possible romantic relationship between the two, but Rihanna continued to deny that there was ever a romance. While Rihanna believed her relationship with Drake was strictly platonic, Drake seemed to have believed otherwise. In his Thank Me Later song, Fireworks, Drake comes to the realization that his feelings for her were far stronger than her feelings for him. He says, "I could tell it wasn't love. I just thought you'd fuck with me. Who could have predicted Lucky Strike would have you stuck with me? Damn, I kept my wits about me luckily. What happened between us that night, it always seems to trouble me." At one point in the verse, Drake implies that their relationship started heading downhill because Rihanna believed he was using her for clout. He says, "Now all of a sudden these gossip blogs want to cover me, and you make it seem like it happened that way because of me." In a 2010 interview with the New York Times, Drake admitted that he felt used by Rihanna. "I was a pawn," he said. "You know what she was doing to me? She was doing exactly what I've done to so many women throughout my life, which is show them quality time, then disappear. I was like, wow, this feels terrible." However, Drake addressed his NYC interview in another interview with MTV News because he didn't want it to come off negative. "I'm at one of the greatest places in my life. I'm on top of the world. I'm extremely confident, so it's very rare that anybody, let alone a woman that I like, makes me feel nervous or makes me feel small," he said, adding that Rihanna is an overwhelming and incredible person. Drake and Rihanna seemingly put any differences aside when they joined forces for Rihanna's infectious What's My Name, which soared to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. In the video for What's My Name, Rihanna and Drake are seen flirting in a local grocery store, then cozying up in an apartment, reigniting rumors of a romantic relationship. As What's My Name started heating up on the charts, the connection between the two seemingly grew stronger. Rihanna performed the Drake-assisted hit at the 2011 Grammy Awards and seductively danced on the rapper as she sang, "Not everybody knows how to work my body, knows how to make me want it, but boy, you stay up on it." Shortly after the Grammys performance, Rihanna and Drake gave another steamy performance at the NBA All-Star Game halftime show. With a star collaboration with Rihanna under his belt, Drake was constantly reminded of her in his interviews. Drizzy opened up to Elle magazine about the inspiration behind Fireworks and admitted that he was hurt because he didn't expect his relationship with Rihanna to go downhill like that. "At the time it hurt, but she didn't mean to. I'll never put that on her," he said. "I was hurt because I started to slowly realize what it was. I guess I thought it was more. That was the first girl with any fame that paid me any mind." The tandem's Take Care team up wasn't as steamy as What's My Name, but that didn't stop the rumors from swirling. In April 2012, Drizzy released the visuals for Take Care, in which the duo are seen hugging and caressing each other throughout the video. In 2012, TMZ reported that Drake and Chris Brown were involved in a scuffle at an NYC nightclub. According to the initial report, the men began yelling at each other and eventually a bottle was thrown, but Drake later denied being involved in the fight. Rihanna apparently wasn't feeling Drake during the 2012 MTV VMAs. When Drake won an award for the best hip-hop video, the crowd erupted with praise, but Rihanna remained unbothered and instead whispered something to her best friend Melissa that many believe was an insult to Drake.
And the VMA for best hip-hop video goes to...
Drake featuring Lil Wayne!
In April 2013, Drake and Chris Brown's rumored beef didn't seem to be dying down, and Drake added fuel to the fire when he sat down with Elliott Wilson for the Keep It Thorough podcast.
For the media and like for any media outlet that listens to this interview, like don't ask me shit about that man when I come up there. You know what I mean? Like, and leave that man alone, you know? Stop preying on his insecurities, man. Because, you know, his insecurities are the fact that I make better music than him, that I'm more popping than him, and that at one point in life, you know what I'm saying, the woman that he loves fell into my lap. I did what a real nigga would do and treated her with respect. So she's not up there talking down on me.
Even though they weren't together, Drake still considered Rihanna his dream girl. She's the ultimate fantasy, he said to Rolling Stone in February 2014. I mean, think about it. Like, man, that would be good. We have fun together. She's cool and shit, but we're just friends. That's my dog for life. The very next month, despite constantly denying a romantic relationship, paparazzi spotted Rihanna and Drizzy out in London holding hands and getting into a car together. In November 2015, according to Rihanna's Vanity Fair interview, the singer said her last official boyfriend was Chris Brown. Ahead of presenting Rihanna with the MTV Video Vanguard Award, Drake surprised Rihanna with a billboard congratulating her on her award. She posted the image of the billboard on Instagram, writing, "When he extra." Sparks apparently started to fly after Drake's speech, as Drake and Rihanna were spotted out after the VMAs, and then they kissed on stage during Drake's Miami concert. By the next year though, in 2017, Drake and Rihanna's romance seemingly died down to the point where it was awkward for them to be in a room together. The pair ended up at a kid's birthday party together months after Drake was rumored to be dating Jennifer Lopez. In a video, Drake is seated on a chair while Rihanna is seen playing with some of the kids, and Drake looks kinda awkward. In a 2018 interview with Vogue, Rihanna briefly spoke about her relationship with Drake. Vogue writer Shioma Nadi said Rihanna winced whenever Drake's name was brought up. Wading through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. "I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put on blast," Rihanna said. Rihanna was asked about the current status of her friendship with the Six God, to which she responded, "We don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies neither. It is what it is." Things started to simmer down in their relationship after this, understandably. Although things came to a head when Drake released For All the Dogs on October 6th, and fans started dissecting the lyrics and found possible references to Rihanna and her relationship with A$AP Rocky. In the Fear of Heights intro, Drake repeatedly said the word anti, aka the title of Rihanna's #1 2016 album. Then, after talking about how people make it sound like he's still hung up on his ex, Drake goes on to seemingly diss Rocky with, "That man, he's still with you, he can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation, I bet it's Antilles," which is in Barbados, which is Rihanna's home country and frequent vacation spot. Which I guess is kind of like a flex, cause why would Drake know that he would be going to Antilles with Rihanna? Probably because Drake's been there with Rihanna before, right? On Virginia Beach, Drake spits, drawing conclusions like you got a Parsons degree or something. "I could have treated you better, that's crazy." Which people think is a shot at Rihanna because Rihanna has an honorary degree from the Parsons School of Design. On another late night, Drake seems to take aim again at A$AP Rocky. "I ain't pretty Flacco," he raps. "Bitch, this shit get really rocky." As I mentioned in part 2 of this series, on Drake's Club Paradise tour, he knighted A$AP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar and himself as the new coming leaders of hip-hop.
Rap is an ever-changing cycle, and that the change within is inevitable.
If y'all ain't seen this clip yet, that means y'all ain't seen part 2. So y'all go watch that, it's out now on my page. I appreciate y'all for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, appreciate y'all.
So you may have had like a favorite rapper for the last 10, 15 years, and they may only have 1 or 2 albums left, and that's okay. That's just how this shit goes. But I promise you, each and every one of you are responsible for the 4 individuals on this stage, and we will rep for y'all to the day they lay us flat on our motherfucking back. Nigga, what's up? This is my brother A$AP Rocky.
And A$AP always had high praise for Drizzy.
The only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on like before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like you gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it. I forever owe Drake.
A few months into A$AP Rocky and Rihanna's relationship, things still looked good with Drake and A$AP Rocky. As for Yams Day, Drake gifted A$AP Rocky an $100,000 chain, but fans speculate this could have been a move to guilt trip A$AP Rocky to stop seeing Rihanna, although this has not been confirmed. Will things ever get back okay with Drake, A$AP Rocky, and Rihanna? Or will Rihanna and A$AP Rocky run off into the sunset and leave their good old friend Drake behind? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
I talk about a woman in a song on my album called Look What You've Done. Her name is Nebby. That was the happiest time I've ever had because I felt like she was someone I was in love with.
There's a certain, like, too niceness about you that I feel. Do you feel like that about yourself? Or that the perception of you is
I'm
that?
just the people's champ, man. I just let the people talk for me. I don't really.
Can you be friends with her after that, love?
In time, not right now.
Yeah.
We're not talking right now, but in time, I'm sure. I mean, I can't stop loving her, you know? So, yeah, in due time.
How do you know when you're in love?
For me, it's a time thing. It's like the feeling just doesn't go away.
I mean, you know, she gives me inspiration, but it more comes in the form of, you know, like when we dance, she just presses up against me a little extra hard, you know. That's really my motivation to really do well. We're just having fun. We just enjoy each other's energy, and we
Where I don't have the fairy tale like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna, and like this is like so perfect, or like, you know, Drake, yeah, it's like it looks so good on paper. I wanted that too. Well, I mean, and I didn't get it too. By the way, I wanted that too.
You know, me and Rihanna just me and Rihanna. You know, we're cool, and she's great, man. You know, she's a great person, definitely.
There's a lot of rumors about you seen kissing her and stuff like that. So I mean,
you know, we've been in the same vicinity before, you know. Not really. It's whatever. You know, we're young, just having fun and enjoying life. That's all.
I can get a woman that I wanted, and for some reason I'll find something wrong and I'll start thinking about the next step. And when you're in love, you just don't think about the next step because you feel comfortable where you're at.
I saw you on the Ellen show where she talked about who you were dating, and you
I knew this was coming.
You knew that was coming. Of course you did.
You and Rihanna are friends, and I know that. Just friends. Only friends.
That's friendship at its finest
friendship.
right there.
Me and my friends always do that.
Because Rihanna was up there and you said, yeah, she's cool, whatever, we was cool. But then they saw you. There's a picture of you from a couple weeks ago out again.
Nah.
Yeah, Sons of Essex. There was the pictures of you, or people tweeting that you were there. Wasn't you?
Yeah, nah, it wasn't me.
Wasn't you? Yeah.
So is music or love more important because you're pursuing your music and therefore love has to come second?
Right now music, it comes before anything, and I think that's why I'm single, is because I think every woman that's ever been in my life knows that.
I mean, speaking of the Caribbean connection, we've got to talk about your homegirl Rihanna.
Yeah.
She's in the UK right now. Now, we saw the other day that you guys hit the club, but I was thinking, do you do anything that's kind of like quote unquote normal that we don't know about? Do you guys play Scrabble together when you hang out?
I think we're in the same building. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants to play Scrabble.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Drake and Rihanna themed Scrabble.
That's kind of sexy.
It is sexy Scrabble.
You never know
maybe
where that could end up.
Just using rude words.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll keep it PG-13, kids. Well, last two couple questions. I've got to talk about your fellow Canuck, Mr. Justin Bieber, another one who dropped through the studio. Now, he was telling me that you are working on the Believe record.
Yes, he has a great team, and he's really, a great person, so we get along very well. It's like my little brother.
Oh, we look forward to hearing that.
Him and Jaden too. I gotta shout out Jaden. That's Will's son too.
Look at you, how you're rolling.
Those are my little dogs right there. Those are my dogs.
You know, when they hit 21 years old, they're going to be trouble.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of you,
that's when we can have some real fun.
I'm sure.
That's when Will's gonna be calling my phone like, wait, y'all are where? What? Doing what?
Leave my kid alone. I mean,
There's artists that are 35 and up, that still make rap, and it still works for them. I don't know if I'll be that guy. A lot of my music is about being young and figuring it all out. So I don't know if I can still make my brand of music when I'm
up there and maybe I'll just be acting or whatever it is.
Yeah,
but
can you see yourself going back to acting?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, you know, that's really what my plan is to make as much music as I can until a story from Drake just doesn't impact you the way it used to, and then I guess I'll find my way somewhere else.
Alright, so clearly from this video, Drake was obviously infatuated with Rihanna, right? But is it possible, because you know how Rihanna said that she didn't want to date Tristan Wilds and Drake, and that she was more into older, growner, and sexier men. Pause. Is it possible that Drake changed his persona, turned from the good guy to the bad boy to the bad man, all because of Rihanna? Is it possible? Is it possible he made this whole personality shift just so that he could be more like what she wants?
I'm 23 years old, and I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. And it's very rare that I feel small around anybody, especially, you know, a woman that I like. It's just, I am in a confident position right now. And really, my whole purpose for putting that on the album was just to pay homage to the fact that she is an amazing woman that made me feel nervous, man. She made me feel small. She's an overwhelming being. Like, she's beautiful and talented, and her personality is like, it's almost like scary. And for the first time, a woman just brought back that feeling of when I was 17 or 18, and I appreciate it so much because you get into this position and sometimes you just get numb to all those emotions that used to inspire you to write. So,
Rihanna took Heartbreak Drake.
Paying homage to her as a woman. It really wasn't meant to be disrespectful.
Rihanna took Heartbreak Drake and made him go in there with the breath strips and like, all right, man, am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I straight?
And I felt like Drake, he has this youthful thing about him.
Thanks for watching. This was Simp Stories, and this is your host, Big Chat, and I'm out.
One time I got robbed by a waiter. I waited by his car till he clocked out just to get that boy a tip. Ain't nobody fuck with my potatoes till I started cooking in this bitch. Now everybody wanna chill. This bitch be running her mouth. This bitch must have got too confused when I told her give me lip. Queso, I like my cheese. Queso, let me grab my cheese and a nigga got a dip. Nigga, it's over. I'm the chosen one. I'm a 6-leaf clover. Nigga, I'm a 6th Street soldier. I ain't know her ass, but I made her bend it over. I see true colors, you wussy. All you niggas pink like pussy. Your bitch mouth smell like Medusa. Damn, I am not a killer, don't push me. Fuck, nigga.